Video on the IPC, huh? Well, so far we've only seen somewhat negative traits of the general organisation preying upon old debts that they had already written off. I doubt the organisation as a whole is flawed, but it definitely suggests that some of it is somewhat corrupt, which is the case in real life organisations as well, so it's not like it's inaccurate.
Hey there, you! Yes, you!
Oh, Owlbert.
Wait for you. The gem filled with endless potential. Hold on to your hats. The IPC's gem identification system will ensure that each and every talent you possess
Oh, look, there he
will
is.
be harnessed for intergalactic peace. Do you have the thrill of adventure coursing through your veins? If so, our marketing development department is rolling out the red carpet just for you. With the nameless Oswaldo Schneider leading the way, a vast number of new worlds will soon be a part of our expansive credit system. If you're someone who values structure and logic, our business consolidation department offers the perfect stage for you to shine. With products twinkling like a million stars, this department has created a spectacular trade network that's measured in light years. Heard of hyper-distant delivery systems and synesthesia beacons? What was once science fiction is now reality. Proudly produced by the IPC. Got an idea that's nothing short of genius? Look no further. Our technology
That's not
department
genius,
is waiting
that's
for you.
finding.
Join us and team up with the Intelligentsia Guild. When the glitters of fortune and title dim before the luminous path of the Amber Lord, know that the building material logistics department is the sanctuary for the most ardent of followers. Become the cornerstone of our operations. Every stone you place with precision plays a pivotal role. Brent will form the backbone of our formidable subspace barrier. If you're
Need
someone
to
whose
see.
qualities go beyond the ordinary, unyielding in the harshest of storms, this message is for you. At the Strategic Investment Department, talent is the
Symbolic.
most precious investment of all.
Topaz, all of them are
Origin,
named after
background,
gemstones.
Irrelevant. Diamond seeks out the unique and the extraordinary. Those who sit at the table will determine where the wealth pours. The Talent Motivation Department isn't
What the
just
hell?
another division. It's a shining beacon of empowerment. Top talent deserves top perks, and that's why the Talent Motivation Department was established.
Cat!
Every task you undertake serves as the pioneering spark that sets Pierpoint's passion ablaze. For those seasoned in their craft and still holding on to cherished dreams, our operations are as everlasting as the sway of ocean tides along the shore. Witness the traditional project department's great supervisor, Arita, ready to capture the treasures the tide unveils. Take the leap, join our ranks, and climb to unparalleled heights. Shape the destinies of myriad worlds, and make the history of the galaxy your very own footnote.
The steps make a point of how
The
high
mighty
ranked she
hammer of
is.
the Amber Lord has struck. A realm of endless opportunities beckons. We're waiting for you.
Very neat. Anything else? No. Where is it? There they are. So you've got your topaz there. Amethyst, I'd assume there. We know diamond. But yeah, it's a good neat use of symbolism here to just drop the actual gemstones onto the table. This was a very cool advertisement use to explain the positions in the IPC and their functionality. It also makes a point of just how high ranking Topaz was before she got struck a bit. So I'd assume P47 rank would maybe include someone like Diamond, while all the others are underneath him. But yeah, it's a very neat concept, and it's very neat to actually see the preservation present. and then making an active point of him, because clearly there is the viewpoint towards reverence of this Aeon, but at the same time, for the sake of preservation, they gave money to Eurilo 6 and mechs and things, but for the sake of their own preservation, because they're in the red, they ignored the fact they wrote off the debt, didn't check on the state of the world, and just made assumptions and actions based on assumptions despite they have the means to check. So Topaz was the one who preserved their independence and truly embodied the position of the Amber Lord. But it's also interesting because I've seen a lot of people debate on how accurate Topaz is, or how how well written she is, considering her personality for the positions she's in, and in real life, loan sharks are normally quite predatory with the practices they have. But the thing is, at the same time, don't take a loan unless you can pay it back. But at the same time, the IPC basically shoved money into the arms of this world for the sake of trying to preserve it. I don't think the world even asked. And most of their resources were used on developing their own arms. They only used the source code of the IPC. They didn't use the actual mechs they were given. So all of their fighting against the Eternal Freeze and against the Stellaron has been their own hands, let alone instead of someone else's. It's like, now the IPC is getting involved. You can talk to a group of developers in the new area that was unlocked about the building of the engine of creation. Yeah, that. So you get options to design it, and you end up texting Topaz at the end, and she kind of just checks over your design and gives you an opinion on it. In my case, I got a positive opinion from her. I know that you could vote some very ridiculous options, and I doubt she'd react well to those. But it's just the idea of the IPC now is going to put in effort towards helping the planet, but they wouldn't have before, and they didn't even check. So you've got this contrast in the company likely does a lot of good things, but we've personally seen the negative, and even Himiko critiqued the idea of signing the contract with the IPC, saying it was a bad contract and that Bronya did the right thing not signing it. So it's an interesting one, and we'll see how it progresses, because we'll probably go to more areas related to the IPC because they're a major faction. I want that little map back too. Not heard of that, not heard of that, not heard of... No, that one I'm pretty sure is related to one of the planar ornaments.
Soon be a part of our
Not heard of that, not heard of that.
expansive credit system. If you're someone who values structure and logic, our business consolidation department offers the perfect stage for you to shine.
The
With
Angel
products
Lawful was
twinkling
made
like
a point
a
of.
million stars. This department has created a spectacular trade network that's measured in
Paypoint, Spindle 3, we don't know what that is. Zienjo Lawfu. So we were actually very close to Paypoint in logistics, if this is somewhat accurate on positioning. But the thing is, the Zienjo Lawfu moves around, so were we close or not? And then Abilene, never heard of it. Spindle 3, never heard of it. Both of these two locations we know of.
light.
Capital of Passion, never heard of it, but we can assume what it's linked to is probably the Knights of Beauty that no longer have a god. New Londinium is funny in a way. Never heard of it though. Punk Lord we've heard of. And that's kind of the range of what we have heard of within this program. Within this trailer. Very neat. Very cool to see.